So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here, it really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, I wouldn't just look at this being another friendly, Peter.
Is that your own experience?
Yeah, if the opposition played like they meant business, we were obliged to return the favour. I don't think there's much difference here.
So we're up and running. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think it'll be interesting to see what Warren Zaire-Emery has been tasked with. First and foremost, he's a defensive midfielder, and to play that position, you need athleticism, you need legs, you need to be able to get about the pitch. And I think he adds a good balance to the team, because defensively, he knows there's going to be a lot of traffic around him, and he has to deal with that and try and avoid yellow cards. But offensively too, he becomes an integral part of the team in starting those build-ups.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, that's neat. Corner. Madrid with the corner, they're first. Garcia! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ball is over the line. Fabian Ruiz. Sabani. Marquinhos. Spread out to the left. Kvaratskhelia might just make this. Carvajal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mbappe! Mastantuono! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Beraldo. And here's Mbappe. Takes a shot. He's got away with one there. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Garcia. He'll try from distance.
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Vitinha. Now Beraldo. Distributed tidily. And he's managed to get free. Zaire-Emery. Carreras. It's run loose here. Now Beraldo. Dembele. Nicely aimed pass. That's a cute ball. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. No, he's just misjudged that one. And he's cut it out. And that is a little undercooked. Beraldo. Sabani. Beraldo. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Fabian Ruiz. This is a promising build-up. Asensio. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Madrid are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, terrible pass. Marquinhos. Could be danger here. Oh, he's having a go. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gonzalo Garcia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Valverde. And that was nowhere near his best. And here's Mbappe. Tries one from range. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Sabani. Zaire Emery. Now Beraldo. Sabani. Now Beraldo. Fabian Ruiz. Garcia. Mbappe. Mastantuono. Marquinhos getting this one clear. Pass somewhat off target. Beraldo. Well, that has not gone well. That's a throw. Valverde. Carreras. Spread it left. Knocks it into space. Well, that's a dangerous ball. No goals as yet. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Barcola. Out for a throw. And here's Mbappe. Marquinhos with the clearance. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Madrid have their second corner now. Oh, good effort! Oh, it's hit the post! Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And the finish! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. And they've got rid. And that's a throw-in. Mastantuono.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Madrid seem to have deployed this as a tactic that may need reconsideration.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Fabian Ruiz. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Beraldo. Now Zabani. Marquinhos. And Kvaratskhelia. And it's Ruiz. Here's Vitinha. Beraldo. And here's Dembele. And it's Vitinha. That has ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. That's an imaginative pass. Zabani. Vitinha. Fabian Ruiz. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he is dashing away. And he's had it nicked away. And they're quick to get it back. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Ruiz. That's a throw. Great defending, strong and determined. Mastantuono. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries from distance. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Now it's Barcola. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. Mastantuono. Mastantuono. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Decent chance! That's going to go a long way. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beraldo. Here's Vitinha. Zaire Emery. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Barcola. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Carreras picks it up out wide. Mastantuono. Safonov gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Fabian Ruiz. Beraldo. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. They get a throw in. And it's Bellingham. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Vinicius. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. Safonov claims comfortably. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Madrid have rung the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's following up! He's delivered all right! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Marcó en el minuto 32 el dorsal 5.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He has found the way through. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and it's been played through. Now it's Mbappe. Real chance here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Fabian Ruiz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vitinha. Oh, it's Dembele. Valverde producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, such a clever touch. Beraldo. Zaire Emery. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Vinicius Junior. He's having a pop! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
So their fourth corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that was vital.
Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He's given it away. Zaire Emery. Now Beraldo. Barcola. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vitinha. Oh, good spread. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
They're up to 5 corners now. Safonov breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Marquinhos. And it's Ruiz. Valverde. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Valverde. And it's Bellingham. And Mastantuono. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe is onto this. Zaire Emery. And it's Vitinha. Not the most accurate pass. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's having a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Madrid really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marquinhos.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm.
He's going for goal! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. Zaire Emery. Alaba gets across to intercept that. And it's Bellingham. Mastantuono. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Bellingham looking understandably energised after his goal. Goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Madrid really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Zabani. Vitinha. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Oh, sweet feet. Vitinha. And Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia making good progress. Vinicius Junior. Mastantuono gets into a good position. Kvaratskhelia. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Madrid just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. The second period is underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Carreras. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Carreras does really well to win the ball there. Threads one in. Good ball. Shoots! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Madrid are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Big chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's taking no chances there. And it's Zaire Emery. Played out to the left flank. Kvaratskhelia. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Asensio. Played into space. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Real chance! He's got a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Tries to crash through the challenge, but no. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's come loose. Now this could be a chance. Chance for a shot! And it's in! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
El dorsal 7.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Beraldo. PSG on the counter-attack. Barcola has been caught there, it's a foul. Sabani. And here's Zaire Emery. Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Beraldo. And this is it's Dembele! And a neat finish! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Marcó en el minuto 56 el dorsal 10.
Paris Saint-Germain get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Now it's Barcola. Carreras. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that is a nice touch. Kvaratskhelia! And there's a goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Paris Saint-Germain still making a fight of this.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Takes a shot! Goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. It made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Madrid are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. The less said about that pass, the better. Beraldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. Asensio. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beraldo. Vinicius Junior needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Looking for options for movement. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Cambio de jugadores.
Just eases him off the ball. Mastantuono. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now it's Mbappe. That's beautifully weighted. And that has been knocked clear. Shot at goal! And that's a tidy finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Madrid are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Oh, super ball! And he thumps it clear. It's a throw-in. Elects to cross. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Valverde attempts a clearance. Now it's Mbappe. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. And here's Mbappe. Picked out, can he finish? He's put it wide.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Beraldo. Vitinha. Carreras gets a foot in here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And that little bit of skill has got... Tries one from range! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Madrid certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beraldo. Ambitious ball here. Beraldo. And that's going wide left. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Asensio. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Zabani. And it's Marquinhos. And here's Vinicius Junior. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's well spotted. Zaire Emery. Tries to pass it through. Valverde. It's Bellingham. In with the challenge. Can he get it through? He shifted it to the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Great ball, and he's in here. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Madrid are down to 10 men.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
won back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Gol del Paris Saint-Germain. Marcó en el minuto 71 el dorsal 7.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mbappe. He's on it, can he get away? And here's Bellingham. Beraldo. Mbappe. Bellingham. And he's there to retrieve it. Goes for the shot! Hakimi getting this one clear. Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. And here's Mbappe. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. Hakimi can clear it away. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's found a way through. Plenty of shapes to shoot! And he couldn't keep it down.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a really well-measured ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. Mastantuono tries to play it through. Bellingham! Oh, good finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
En el minuto 76, el dorsal 5.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And he's forced to go back. João Neves. Valverde. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's picked his way through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Safonov gets it clear. Vitinha, Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Kvaratskhelia! That's put paid to the danger. Looking for the run. Good ball over the top. And it's made its way to him. And he shoots! It's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Carvajal has created one goal already. And here's Kvaratskhelia. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Zaire Emery. And by Valverde does well to get it back. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Zabani spots it and intercepts. Here's Vitinha. Played out towards the right wing. And he skips past his man. On by. There's the shot! Has fallen kindly here. And that's a sharp finish. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
And now he has two. At least that has given their people something to smile about. Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha. And he's quick to snatch it back. Beraldo. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior! Off the post!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's headed upfield. Asensio. And Mastantuono. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. It's not an especially good pass, that. Beraldo. João Neves. Nicely spread. And by. This looks promising. Madrid can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Stood up well to him there. Marquinhos. Into the last 5 minutes. And this is Dembele. Spread to the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That is good alertness. Oh, it's Dembele. Now, can they get him away? And by in acres of space out wide. Shot, surely! Bellingham. It's a pretty loose pass. A probing pass. Nicely worked. Vinicius Junior picks it up out wide. That's very neat. He's having a shot!
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
There's a sharp little ball here. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. Kvaratskhelia gets a cross in. Nice interception, well timed. Pinches it off him. Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe finds himself offside. Marquinhos. Mbappe. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shot could be on. Now it's Zaire Emery. Vinicius Junior. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dembele. Bellingham. Aims beyond the defence. Gets a good foot in there. And this is Dembele. Bellingham. Now he's got space here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Mastantuono. He's had a shot! And it's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Vitinha. Now Beraldo. Deftly out wide. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Lobbed in behind. Threads one in. Oh, cracking ball. That's brave goalkeeping, really decisive.
He stood his ground brilliantly until he actually needed to act, and everything he did there was spot on.
That's destined for the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Kvaratskhelia. It's a good-looking delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Vinicius Junior, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, he's having a pop! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.